Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how we can synchronize over any field from any entity from Salesforce to Jira Cloud, for example. So if we, for example, have a case, let's take any case here. If we want to send over some custom fields, how are we going to do that? So we're going to use Exalate for this. It's a decentralized integration solution that builds a bridge between ITSM systems. So we install it on both sides. On the Salesforce side, you get it from Marketplace, and you look for Exalate, and I have here the console open. Let's sync to a Jira Cloud side. I have here Exalate also installed. So let's make a connection between the two environments. So you can go to Connections, Initiate Connection, and then you take the base URL of the destination site, just like this. You select script mode, local instance Salesforce, remote instance Jira Cloud, and you initiate the connection. Because it's decentralized, we receive a code, and then we can go to the destination side, and then here we can accept the invitation and paste in the code. Okay, let's confirm it, and let's start playing around with the groovy scripting engine behind Exalate. Okay, let's see the backend of our connection. So we can click on refresh, edit connection, and here as well. And this is the backend of the connection. So what is happening is that you got an outgoing and an incoming sync on both sides. The outgoing sync is responsible for which fields are getting sent over, and then the outgoing sync becomes the incoming sync on the destination side. So we construct a replica JSON object that is copied values of fields on the right side, and then we reverse the process on the destination side. Same thing happens vice versa. So let's say we got a case here and we want to add some extra fields. So we can click here on edit object, and we can go to the fields and relationships tab. And then here we have the API names. So let's take, for example, day of the week. I want to add that. So I can just say replica.date day of the week. So it doesn't matter how you put it in a replica. You can choose that, but here it's very important that you take the right API name. And then let's also take, for example, a text field. So replica.color variable, or let's say color field entity dot. Okay. So let's take this case and let's send it over manually. Let's see some more information about it by going to entity sync status, and then here going to case, and then entering in the case ID. So we can see it's synchronized to CM-2712. So we can click on local replica, and we see that date of the week has been filled in, as we can see here. And then color, we can also say, for example, blue. And then in the subsequent updates, we will see this in the replica. So this is how you can find field names and add them. So we can see that here. So now on the destination side, what you want to do is you just reassign it. So let's see here in backlog, let's find the ticket. And then let's add it to, for example, remote num. So in Jira, you can just take the display name, and here is some dummy code. So I'm just going to expand it, and we can see here. So I'm just going to change it to this. And then we can say here replica dot date of the week dot value, because this is how we get to Friday. So replica, this is the same as replica. So replica dotw dot value, and then we can concatenate it, for example, with color field. So we can say replica dot color field. So if we publish this and then create an update, because Exalate works with create or update events. So let's update the case. Then the whole process will start again. So first, the outgoing sync processor is getting ran the replica is created, we can view the replica by going to the ID and then clicking on local replica. So we can see that it's here. The update will also be here, so we can see hello update. And then on the destination side, if I refresh, we can see that the custom fields have been added. So let's take a custom field on the Jira side. Let's take mood, and let's add this to the Salesforce side. So let's take also any custom field. So first things first, we copy the display name and we add it here. So replica.mood equals issue.mood, publish. On the destination side, we go here to edit object, and then we go to fields and relationships, and we look for example multi-text. So we can go to the incoming sync and say entity dot the API name equals to, and then replica. So we want to see how it's coming over. So the way to do that is add it in the source side. So this time it's Jira Cloud. Make an update. So let's take, for example, happy, and then take the custom field, sorry, the issue key, go here and view the replica. So search, and then we can see here that it's replica dot mood dot value. So it's very important to understand that before doing any type of configuration, that you always want to see that the value is added in the replica. So right now, if we change this again, so Exalate works with create and update events. So let's change it to delighted. Then we should see on Salesforce, if we refresh, we should see that here. Okay, so we can see in the multi-text, it says delighted. So this can be done for any entity type. So we did it for case right now, but you can do it for anything else. So let's say you have an account that you want to send over. So you go to your sync, and then you go to the outgoing sync first. Let's copy this. So we can just do this for any other entity type. So we can say account, and then let's see what we want to send over. So here I'm going to go to an account, and again click here on edit object, fields and relationships. So let's take, for example, the phone here. Let's add that as well. So replica.phone equals entity.phone. So we can just do exactly the same. We can click on publish, and then let's send it over by going to entity sync status, clicking account. So these are all the entity types that you can sync. So any type of custom object as well. Click search, and then look for the right connection, click Exalate. So if you click on local replica, we can see that this has been added. So all that's remaining right now is going to the destination side and reassigning it. So we can say, okay, the issue custom field phone is equal to the replica.phone. So what you really have to know to synchronize with Exalate any field in Salesforce is going to the entity type and then clicking here to edit object, fields and relationships. And then here you need the field name. So this is the API name that Salesforce uses and Exalate uses as well. And then you can send over any data from that endpoint, add it in the replica, and send it over. Thank you so much for watching. Happy exhalating. If you have any questions, please let us know, and have a good day.